Unconventional African. Hey guys, it's your girl Elise here with another episode of the Unconventional African. This episode is going to be nice. I brought some people here with me that is from uni. These people have a great influence in the university realm, and I had to bring them on here for those of my people that are still in uni that really want to get into the fashion industry, modeling, things like that. These are your people to come and talk to because they are building their brands one by one. I would like them to introduce themselves. To my left, I have
Ugonna.
And to my right, I have.
My name is Uche. Welcome now.
All right. So now we're about to get the conversation really rolling. So, Ugonna, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, what do you do besides, you're still in school, right? You're still in college. So what do you do in like the fashion realm? We see you all over Twitter and stuff, modeling. Tell the people what you're out there doing.
So my name is Ugo. My brand is myself. It's just smooth as Ugo. That's what I use for like my brand. And I kind of want to like dip into everything because I'm a real creative guy. Like I like art, and so I try to incorporate myself in every art form that I can. And so what I do, I like to like freelance photo shoots. You know, just go to a random spot, like have a theme in mind, shoot it. If I like it, I post it. If not, I just keep it for my own eyes. And just see like, okay, like this theme was cool, but I can improve on it by doing this or doing that. I like to do risky things because that's what catches people's attention. So if you just stay in your comfort zone, you just be a regular civilian that's not really creative, that's not artistic. So I like to do some stuff that where like you might think of it, but like you wouldn't ever like
actually do it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, I've seen your themed photo shoots, which I think are really dope. I think you were in a waterfall one time with like business clothes on. And I'm like, boy, like that's your whole church outfit right there, just in the water. But I think that's really dope that you not only like come up with these things, but you actually execute on them and you like make it come to life. That's really dope. So, but how does bring us into your mind. Like, how does your thought process go when creating something like that? Or how do you sit down and think about this? Do you like think, what is the weirdest thing that I can do or the most craziest thing? Or how do you go about doing that?
Well, everything I do in life, I like to keep it like really simple. And so I'm like, okay, so like what's something that wouldn't require too much effort? Like I wouldn't have to go out of my way, like get something out of my closet or I don't have to go to the store. I kind of just like take some stuff from my closet and just create a picture, like a real cool picture that's real smooth. So like all the things that you've seen me do is like stuff that's in my closet, or like I don't have to do too much. I could just get a photographer and say like, okay, come to the spot, we could do it. Like it doesn't need too much extra planning.
That's a real creative at mine because you're not doing the most. You're just really just bringing what you thought in your mind to life with what you have, or putting together something with what you have, and then a thought comes to mind.
Yeah.
So that's really inspiring, actually, because if we just dig deep inside of ourselves enough, we can imagine and create things. So, do you have like a fashion clothing line or something like that you're working on?
Yeah, so the clothing line thing, that's an ongoing process. It's something that like, you know, I'll say like, oh yeah, like I have a brand coming out soon, and since I say it and it hasn't come out, people don't really believe it. Or they'll be like, oh, you know, you have a brand coming out, and like, but you know, like they're like kind of doing that. They don't really believe it.
Nah, we believe you. I believe you. That's why I got you on here. I believe you. But it does take time to perfect your craft. You know, you don't want to put something out there that you don't feel like is ready. So from one creative mind to the next, I definitely understand. But just tell the people what they could be looking forward to maybe in the near future or 2020, you know what I'm saying?
2020 for sure. So like my brand is all about like making the simplicity just look like real sophisticated. So it's a combination of high fashion, like wear and streetwear. So like I can see anyone from like a celebrity wearing my stuff to like a mom, or it's just a student that wants to kind of look like a real, like a way. That's how I could describe it. And so all my pieces will be like made like for my mind. It's not t-shirts with my logo, or it's not like a hoodie with my logo. It's like I structured that clothing like that, and that's how it's structured because that's how I wanted it to be structured, not just like.
So you're not just throwing a label on something. You're like actually thinking about like how the person is gonna look in the outfit.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's what's taking so long, and that's what's like, every day I'm thinking about how to improve it, and like finding people that'll help me get my vision accomplished is like a task.
It's always tough to find people to try to get things that you want to accomplish because they don't have the vision.
Yeah.
You're trying to explain it, but they don't have it. So you just keep pushing. What's the name of it? Do you have a name for the vision that you got?
Triple S. So it's Smooth Selections by Smooth as Ugonna. So it's like the clothing part of my brand. My brand is Smooth as Ugonna, just Smooth as Ugonna. No clothing, no nothing. That's just me. And then the clothing part is an aspect of my brand.
Okay. All right. So y'all be looking out for that this year because he's about to be coming with something very fire. And trust me, for the fact that he has not just released it carelessly, that means it's about to be very amazing. So be looking out for Triple S.
Yes, ma'am.
Triple S. All right, we'll be looking out for that. I might be wearing some Triple S one day. Y'all be looking out for that. All right, so Uche, tell us about you. Tell us what you've been doing lately.
I feel like I should have went first because like one was doing so much. But
yeah, right. Y'all are both doing big things.
Uche's special. That's one thing I know for sure.
Okay, well, basically, like I guess my brand would be like Cozy Girl, like because I like to wear clothes that are like comfortable, but I feel like when I put on an outfit, I think like, oh, like would I see somebody else wearing this? No, okay, bet, let me put it on. And so like I just like to dress like really comfortable, so that's why my brand is Cozy Girl. Like I post pictures of like outfits I wear basically every single day, and so basically my thing is just like clothes, like styling clothes everything, because like the way I see it is like you and me could be wearing like the same shirt, but like I'm gonna make it look like completely different. And so that's what I feel like I'm doing, just like showing people how to like wear like basic things just in like different ways to make it look cool. And then another thing I'm doing, me and my cousin, we started this Instagram page called Ocaron Collective. Ugonna's on it. And like it's basically like us and then like 10 other people who we feel like are very like fashionable, like fashion forward, but like people don't really know. And so like everyone has their own specific day and you like post your outfits or like post like fashion inspo, like anything related to clothes on your day, just so like people can see like fashion through like 12 different people's eyes, like on the same page.
Very different too. Like everyone on the page is very different.
Trust me, guys, I've been on it. It's very, very different. And I think that it's really cool that you, first of all, you come up with something like Cozy Girl because that has a catchy name to it. And I don't like to dress up all the time. So if I can be cozy and cute, I think that that's a great way to approach it. When I think of Cozy Girl, I think of my everyday wear. And that's something that I really would love you to develop because people are going to go towards that because everyone needs everyday wear, right? And today, we all got on our little cozy outfits or whatever. I tried to match that theme. It was really hard, guys, because when I think cozy, I'm like, my cozy is inside the house glued.
But it's like you can take like house clothes and like make it
cozy.
Look cool.
Make it cozy.
Yeah, except my house clothing lacks the cool. So I need to figure out, maybe I need to get with you, the Cozy Girl, and try to make that fashion forward. But yeah, I think that it could go in any realm, and both of you guys have incredible brands that y'all are developing, and that's exactly why you should be on this kind of platform. Get your name out there because these people want to know. They want to know how they can help. They want to know how they can get with it, and they want to know what is to come. You said that you guys started basically it's like a blog.
Basically, yeah.
And that's really cool. What's the name of it again so that people can follow?
It's called Ocaron Collective. It's spelled A-U and then I think it's A-U.
C-O-U.
But I'm trying to figure out the name, like the Instagram, because I don't know how to spell it, but I think it's A-U-C-O-U-R-A-N-T dot and then collective.
Okay. And it's a group of friends that pretty much post fashion from different perspectives.
Yeah.
That's really dope. Number one, you're working together with people. Number two, you're having fun. Mm-hmm. And number three, you're expressing yourself. And that's really what being a creative is about, being able to express yourself through whatever you enjoy doing. Let's back it up. So you graduated university already. You're still in university. So tell the people, what do y'all do and what are y'all aspiring to be while still doing your fashion stuff and following through with making your brands?
I want ladies first.
Well, I graduated from UTSA. I got my bachelor's.
Shout out to UTSA in the building.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go there too. But I got my bachelor's in psychology, and so right now I'm trying to. Well, I got into a doctoral program in Chicago, and it's a PsyD program, so I get my doctorate in psychology and clinical psych. And so basically, what I want to do is I want to be like a behavioral therapist, like help people with like depression, anxiety, like different types of behavioral disorders, people who've been through trauma. And so that's what I want to do, basically just do like talk therapy, because I feel like a lot of people these days, like when they have like mental issues, they go and like get pills for it, and then they get hooked on the pills, and they're basically like going through life numb, because like the reason that the pills help really is because like they kind of numb you in a way. And I feel like there are a lot of ways to like go about mental health with just like talking. So like that's a lot of things that like I studied in school. It's like that's why I'm going the PsyD route, because like they focus more on like teaching you how to practice instead of just like this is what you give this person, like you give them this pill, they have this, like you like talk it out. So that's what I think.
Wow, that's very inspirational, especially because you kind of looked and evaluated and you saw there's a need. And I think that, especially in the African community, we can really benefit from that because we don't talk. Nobody talks to each other.
Yeah.
Everybody flex like they got it all together, like everything's all cool.
Yeah.
You will see somebody full-fledged depression.
Yeah.
You know that they're very unhappy with themselves. You ask them, how are you doing? Like, yeah, I'm doing good. I just bought a car. I just bought a house. I didn't ask you what you bought. I said, how are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But we equate happiness to things we have or the level we've reached academically or how much money we have in our account. That thing is painful. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people are walking around here just, like you said, numb or faking it. They close their doors in their homes and they're sad, man. Man, that's crazy how you can be lonely in such a world that's crowded full of people. So, Ugonna, what are you doing?
Well, I'm a business major at UTSA, and I'm kind of just going with it right now. After I graduate, I'll probably get into some master's program or maybe law school, just depending on how I'm feeling. And I just want to expand my brand with my like business knowledge. So that's why I'm taking everything at a slow pace. Like one thing that's hard, or that I've been seeing a lot, like with my friends or people I know that are successful really quick, and it's like you're eager to like get there. Like everyone wants to just hurry up and like be real successful. But I'm just trying to work at my own pace, like keep on learning, because every day I learn so much. And so from now till the time I graduate, I'm gonna learn way more than I've learned like the past years. Like I'm just gonna keep learning, and so like I want to apply that to my growing brand and just see where that takes me and go from there.
Well, that's what's up. I mean, a wise woman told me that if you're cooking chicken and you just turn it up on high and you try to hurry up and cook that chicken real fast, inside is not actually cooked, but the outside looks cooked. But if you put it on slow cook and you allow the season to marinate in there and juices to flow and give that chicken time to cook, it'll be really good and soft and cooked on the inside. So you're doing the right thing, making sure that you cover all your bases. And nobody can knock you for that, because at the end of the day, it's better to be successful for a long time than successful for a short period of time for the clout. You know, when you're talking about fashion, purpose, things like that, I mean, purpose, passion, things like that, you're not talking about things that you expect to last for a short time. Yeah. You're talking about making your mark, right, through the things that you enjoy doing. And I think that that's what makes it so incredible to hear from y'all, because y'all basically starting from the bottom and y'all working y'all way up. Every day is a stepping stone towards where you want to be.
For sure.
And that's dope.
One thing I want to comment about is like Uche, with the whole cozy girl thing. People don't understand how hard it is to like take a picture of your outfit every single day.
Every day.
Like that's actually a difficult thing. Like most people that you see, like, or all these like people that you might see at influencers, this and that, like they're taking a photo like once every other week, and like it's easy to do that. Like you just have to make sure you have a couple pairs of sneakers, a couple cool pieces. You just put them together differently. Like that's like, I'm not saying that's hard, that's easy, but
for her to be consistent every day,
like, and they all look different, but they're all different but the same. They all look like that cozy feel. So like what Uche is doing, it inspires me too to like kind of work on my own craft. Like it's like everyone's kind of helping each other grow, and that's what's pretty cool to me.
And I think that that's dope. Like never lose sight of the vision, both of y'all. You know, you have a vision in mind, don't lose sight of it. Keep it up. You know, keep the hunger up. Keep fighting, because there's gonna be people that, cozy girl, I don't want to wear that. I don't think that Triple S would be anything or whatever. But you just keep it moving, keep it going, and you're gonna get to where you want to be.
I feel like for me right now, one person I really look up to is this guy Charles Metcalf. He's a pastor at Transformation Church, but he's like the creative pastor. That's like a new term. I've never heard it until he used it, but like he's like really into fashion, like creativity, but he's also like into like doing God's work. So it's like he's kind of like blending two things that are important to me, which is like faith and then like fashion, creativity. Like I just like he's really cool. Like if y'all don't follow him, I just know like you need to, because like he posts like he's just like really creative. Like I don't know how to, like the guy's just creative, and it's just like he blends it so well with like his walk with like God, and I just feel like that's really cool. So it's like he's proved that you can still be like really cool and like popping, but like still like live safe or whatever. So I feel like he's one. There's this girl that not this girl, she's a woman. I follow her on Instagram and like YouTube and stuff. Her name is the Notorious KIA, and she's like kind of not the blueprint for like me, but like the blueprint of like me, but like if I dress like a grown woman, like I like her. I just like her style. Like she's really thrifty. Like she's really good at like thrifting. That's something that I like doing as well. So her and Charles Metcalf for sure.
Awesome. What about you?
If I give two people,
you don't have to give two, you don't have to give one, but who are like people that you feel like influence your style, influence you?
Pharrell Williams, he's he's really cool. Like just like the way he puts himself together, like all the kind of music he produces, it's like upbeat music that like you'll dance to, my mom will dance to, my little sister will dance to, like everyone will dance to.
I haven't even heard Pharrell's name in so long.
Yeah, it's like he's not even like at the age of fashion, but he still has a say, or like he'll drop something and it's gonna sell out. Hype beasts are gonna buy it. Like he just has an influence in fashion and always will, and in music. So like the way he combines those two things is really real cool to me. Another person I'll say is Kirby, for creator Pierre Moss. When I went to New York Fashion Week, we went to his fashion show, and I've never seen anything like it before. Like the way he had the choir singing, all the pieces, the way he had the models coming down, like it was just so uniform. It was real inspiring. And so I'll say like him when it comes to fashion, I actually like look at what he's making, look at how he does it, and Pharrell, I just like watching what he does.
That's what's up. I think that it's important to have people that you look up to. I mean, of course, you don't do the exact same thing that they do, but looking up to somebody kind of gives you like inspiration to be where they are, or beyond that. And that's really powerful. When y'all think about fashion today, though, like, people your age or people that are older, what do y'all feel like? Because I feel like when I look at Instagram, I feel like everybody's wearing the same thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
I feel like everybody's doing it. You can see the trend of like, oh, what's popping and what's not popping. It's like, why you don't want to dress like yourself?
Yeah.
Like, so what, I guess I can ask you from the guy's perspective, and then I can ask you from the girl's perspective. What do you feel like from the guy's perspective is like the fashion trend now? Like, what do you think about it?
I hate fashion trends in general. I hate fashion trends. I hate fast fashion. I hate all of that. But like, it's just gonna be there. So it's like, what can we do about it? And I guess like, try to just find your I guess lane.
Your space and all of that.
Yeah. So like, for example, I like stuff that like real sleek. Like everything I like when it's real simple. Like maybe like a slight detail, but it's all like really just like simple.
Mm-hmm.
And so like one thing I used to like is Toms, because they just like fit around your foot. You just slide them on, and like it just looks clean. We're wearing with jeans, like it just looks clean. And so in middle school, I came up to school like 8th grade. Toms, like males didn't wear Toms, like it's unheard of. But I was just like, like it looks cool to me, so I wore it. And then obviously some people just like laughing and stuff. Some people looking like I'm moving through the hallway and everyone's just looking at my feet. No one say anything, but like everyone has their own thoughts, and it's like even the people that like are gonna cook me on it or like make fun of it, to them like they have their own opinion, but just because of the way like trends are, they're gonna just like result to, oh yeah, like why is he wearing that? Blah, blah, blah. But like to them it actually might really be cool. So like,
And then the next 2 years, you see everybody wearing tops.
yeah, so I feel like you just have to be sure of yourself, like sure who you are, and then whatever you wear, no one can judge you on it. Like I like it. So
Be confident.
who are you gonna tell me? Like, what are you gonna tell me?
So what do you think like is one big fashion trend for guys right now?
A big trend, vest.
Wearing vests.
Yeah, vest is a
You
huge.
feel like everybody got on vests out here now.
The ones that look bulletproof for like the little ones.
Oh yeah.
Vest is a huge one, and I kind of saw it coming too. Yeah, I saw it coming, but I wanted to try it out before it did come, and like, but it's still cool to me. Like, even though it's like,
Yeah, I
kinda
mean it's still a
abused.
nice fashion trend,
Yeah,
but
it's being abused a little bit now,
it's
but
abused.
yeah, it's still cool.
I can see where you're coming from with that. So what do you think, Uche? What do you feel like, fashion is like now for females, and what do you feel like is one big, huge fashion trend that girls are all doing?
I feel like it's just like Ugonna said, like how you said, like girls nowadays, they all like dress the same. Like if you go to an event, you'll see like 6 girls wearing the same thing.
Biker shorts,
biker shorts, big tee, Vans, and these. I'm just like, yo, like you guys are so boring. I mean, not like but just like everybody wants to wear the same thing. It's just like when I see like when people are wearing, I'm like, when y'all sit down and like create an outfit, like, do you think, okay, like what do I want to wear? Like what will people like? Like
I think it's more of what will people like.
Yeah. So, and like when I dress, it's not like what people like. It's like, okay, like what do I like? Like what do I want to wear? And so, one big trend for girls, I feel like, is like the biker shorts and the tees, or like, yeah, and like when you go to like a nice event, like they wear like the fitted dress and like strappy heels and like sleek ponytail. Nothing wrong with that. Like I love that classic look. Like it looks great, but it's just like.
But there's 50 girls with the same classic look. Everybody's looking robotic.
It's just like, come on. So, I don't know. I just feel like when I like wear clothes, it's not like, oh, like what's in. It's like I said, like what I want to wear today. Like a lot of the clothes I've had for years. Like this sweater, I've had it for like 3 years.
That's a cool. So can you like stand up so like we can see it?
All right, girl.
It's reflective too.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just like I just feel like people dress for other people and they don't really dress for themselves. So I feel like one thing that I do differently is like I just dress for myself. And I feel like a lot of people might not really like it because like some of the stuff I wear is just like, why are you wearing that? But it's like, because I want to put it on. But
it's cozy.
Yeah, it's cozy.
I was about to say, like
it's comfortable.
You can't even worry about it because your brand is Cozy Girl. So you look cozy, and that's all that matters. If it's your brand, if it's your comfort, and it's fashionable, and that's really dope. I think that the one thing that I love that I'm taking away from the conversation with y'all is dress for you and don't dress for what you think everybody's gonna because how you dress really does speak to how much confidence you're gonna exude. Because I know me, if I don't feel comfortable in something or I don't like what I'm wearing, I will show it on my face. Yeah. And I'm just gonna, even when I take pictures, it's gonna be more like, just get this picture over with. But if you wear something that you're really comfortable in, you really like, you feel like, it's fashion forward for you, you're gonna rock that thing, you're gonna move around, and you wanna be seen in it. How do you overcome that struggle of feeling like, I did not wanna wear this?
It's kind of rare that like I go out and something I don't want to wear.
It doesn't happen.
Like it doesn't happen anymore. Like one of my friends I said a while ago, he was like, "How do you do like when you put on an outfit and like it doesn't turn out the way it looks in your head?" I was like, "Whoa, that doesn't happen." It doesn't.
So
happen
you make it work for you, even if it's you got to add something to it, subtract something from it. Okay, what about you?
No, it actually doesn't happen for me. And the way I avoid it is there's dress code. Okay, once you wear black and white, well, everything in my closet. I love everything in my closet. Every single piece in my closet, I love it. So I'm gonna make the pieces in my closet work, and like everything's tailored to my body, or it's like fits cool on me, and like to the point where no matter what I put on, no matter if it's like I'm restricted by so many restrictions, I'm still just gonna make it work.
Yeah.
So your advice to people is if you don't like it, you make yourself figure out some way to make it something that you like.
Yeah, my big advice on the closet is like, everyone needs to look at their closet, and if you don't love every single piece in your closet, then like get rid of the pieces.
Give it away.
Yeah.
There's other
only
people
have
that
what
know
you
what
love
to
in
do
your
with it.
closet. That's it.
Yeah.
Give it away.
Because like recently, it was like in the beginning of summer, like I came home because like when I graduated, I moved back home and I like just like cleaned out everything. So it's just like I only have pieces that I love. So it's like no matter what I wear,
You know,
it's gonna look good.
and then you build
Hey,
on
I'm
top
about to
of
go home and clean out everything. Only pieces that I love. I'm about to clean out all of it. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Ooh,
Because if you don't
I
like
love
it, you're
that.
not gonna wear it anyways. Like it's just taking up space for like.
But
Sell
that's
it or
the
something.
facts. Like I'll be like, I really don't like this, but I know that it's cool, so I'll keep it. And I never put it on my body.
Yeah.
So, man, this has been a fruitful conversation. I'm really glad that you guys came on here. You guys have given me a different perspective about fashion. I'm telling you, when I get home, I'm about to just start throwing stuff out my closet. I'm serious. Fashion brings confidence, and I want you all to be confident this 2020. This is a new decade. Walk into the decade, stepping on next. That's what I want you to do. So, if you are confident in what you're wearing, you will be confident in the things that you're doing. That's what my people here are saying. So you guys should heed to their oneness. Oh yeah, give us how we can keep up with you, how we can keep in contact with you, how we can watch the things that Smooth Ugo is doing.
Man, Instagram, it's a platform that I used to use when I was younger, and I'm trying to get back on it right now. So my Instagram is smooth as Ugo. Just like I said, just smooth as Ugo. Twitter, the same thing. I don't really tweet too much just because Twitter's full of like clutter, and I don't want to involve myself in that too much. Just like talk here and then get off of it. And my website coming January 1st, 2020, smoothazugo.com. So this will be
All right, be looking out for smoothazugo.com. Be watching what my man is doing. He's about to start slaying people with that triple S. Oh yeah, Uche, how can we keep up with you? How can we find out what you're doing? Because we know you are popping on the Twitter. We know you are popping there.
Well, my Instagram and Twitter are both @_UCHECHI_. And yeah, I post my outfits on there. I have highlights on my Instagram with like different looks and stuff. Post on Twitter all the time.
collective.
Oh yeah, Okuran Collective. On Instagram, AUCOURANT.collective.
And
Okay.
me, Uche, plus 10 more
Yeah.
different styles. Pretty cool.
Well, you guys go follow that Instagram so you can get inspiration so that you people will stop dressing the same. I'm tired of seeing 25 girls with the same outfit. So that way you can find your own unique taste and follow a different trend. Well, that's enough for this episode. The Unconventional African is out.
I'm talking about the unconventional, unconventional, unconventional